How you doing, you all? We just finished For the Love of You, the seminar using my life model of DEPELL, which is DEPELL, which is Dream Environment Plan, Execute, Listen, and Learn. I think, very interactive, very provocative. The attendees left with smiles on their faces. Smiles on their faces, but asking them the question, how's that working for you, right? And then using the paradigm, we started off asking about purpose and intention. Most people are just letting life live with them. You feel like a victim, you feel helpless because you have no control over your life. Why is that? It's really because you haven't taken accountability. And it's hard for people to hear that. Well, Marcus, you don't know my life, you don't know my circumstances. And I had a friend that asked me once, Marcus, what are you selling? Well, what I'm selling is that I can use my platform of music, my platform of entrepreneurship, my successes, my failures, otherwise known as wisdom, based on the fact that I've reflected upon them. And I can get you to make choices about the things that you can make choices about and overcome those experiences and happenstances, excuse the word happenstances, but those things in life that happen to you, the fact that you can overcome them. Make choices about the things that you can, meaning being intentional and intentionally engaged in your own life, and then making sure that you overcome and make the choice to overcome the things that happen to you. Then really getting into the whole idea of purpose. We did our dream plan, asking people where they're going to be in 6 months, what they're going to use to get there, what they're going to give up. What are your sacrifices that you're going to give up in order to get what you want? And then looking at your team members and your mastermind group that you have to help you get there. After that, we went into the discussion of what DEPELL is, and you can't really see it here, but it's DEPELL, Dream Environment Plan, Execute, Listen, and Learn. And it's more like a circle than a list. You may start at the dream section. You may have something that's like going on in your life, and you need to sit and reflect on it. Imagine valuing rest, valuing reflection, and figuring out where you are. Remember, a GPS can't get you here unless it knows where you are, and you need reflection for that. So coming up with your dream, creating an environment, meaning choice, getting people out of your life that don't bring positivity and constructive criticism to you, promoting people in your life and things and places that actually are positive and help you to reinforce getting back to our purpose, why we're here. Putting it in a written plan, going out and doing it, and reflecting even more. So we went into a process of like, what do you value? So I had them write down their values, as I did in my Facebook post a couple days ago. Then I had them look at their calendar. And one of the attendees, as soon as I said, put down in the calendar what you've done in the last 7 days that are aligned with your values, first thing was she did this and she said, that's when I knew I had the thought there. That was her aha moment that, wait a minute, I'm saying I'm doing all this stuff, but my calendar is saying that I'm doing something else. What you do is what you value, so you have to be very careful about it, and it's not happenstantial. You have to make it happen, and you have to think about it. So then we went on making sure we don't have too many expectations of others, and that you call a spade a spade. You call people and things in your life, that are positive, and those that you need to get out, you need to get them out. And the things that you're doing that are anti-purpose, that are anti your intention of why you're here, anti your values, that you eradicate them as soon as possible. And then coming up with some ways that, we budget money very well. We'll go do a financial statement to go get a car, right? But we won't allocate our most precious resource. That's our time. At the background of every budget program, QuickBooks, everything like that is a spreadsheet, something like Microsoft Excel or something like Google Sheets. But your most valuable resource is your time. And guess what? Every calendar is built on the same thing, a spreadsheet. Allocate your Sunday, your Monday, your Tuesday, your Wednesday, and make sure that your schedule ties into your purpose. Everything has to tie into your values. So then we took a quick look at, our pyramid. Be engaged in your life. Make sure that you have introspection. Make sure that they're tied to your values and purpose. And then guess what happens? You're empowered. So you can have a hard day at work doing something that you know you're supposed to do and that you've chosen to do, and say, you know what? It was a rough day, but hey, I'm going to take a break and I'm happy about it. It's when you have no control. It's when you let life happen to you. It's when you let life live you that you lose your flow. So be intentional with your life. Be intentionally engaged. Be introspective as possible. Know your values, not anybody else's. Make sure you know your purpose. You'll be empowered and you'll get your flow. We'll see you next month, November-ish, for the next For the Love of You seminar, dealing with something else positive and making sure that you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing on this planet, making choices about the things that you can control and getting over the things that you can. Love you all. Take care. Peace.